Welcome to another episode of the new update spoiler, whose information came from none other than NetEase. 4 weeks and 2 chapters of the Dragon season story have passed. Now, we are going to move on to the 3rd and 4th chapters of the story. By that, there is new information that all of you should know, aside from the new card and the pain of not getting that card skin for free. First, just like we said in the previous video, the new system or even a class for dragon hatching will be available on November 14th. This hatching handbook will give you various rewards after you finish it, like gems, golds, spare card upgrades, echoes, legendary cards, and Chinese Fireball Dragon card shards. Well, as you may have already seen, this mode needed to be clear, or it cannot be possible to get Shorin's costume from achievement. As usual, every season has a cosmetic box on sale. This time it will be dragon theme accessories and cosmetics. I do like the eyeliner though. The upcoming card that has already been announced is Chinese Fireball Dragon, the new summon. This card will be in the pulling shop as a legendary tier, along with the card skin and atmospheric charm boost. We bet most of you are already bored with the club adventure system like we are, so the game has promised to update the new moded stage for it on November 28th. This may give you the same or more rewards, but we still lack this information, so it may not look as it seems. Now let's move on to the real deal of next week's update, the Uncharted Wilds, Dragon's Den Challenge. Like Quiz Challenge, this time we will face Shorin himself, which will reward you with shards of Chinese Fireball Dragon card upgrades. Before that, take a look at Shorin's skills. Shorin has 3 sets of main skills. First is Dragon Soar. Shorin will sprint to a location and cause damage. And at certain stages, Shorin will leave a shadow at the starting point and then sprint multiple times. After a certain delay, the shadow will attack along the path that Shorin has travelled before. The second skill is the Dragon Frame Shot. Shorin will release Dragon Flame impacts in multiple directions, causing damage to opponents along the way. The last skill is Astrolabe Prison, which will happen after Shorin has chanted for some time and imprisons all of the enemies in the area. But don't worry, in this challenge we also have buffs for players, especially summon-type casters. First, all dragon-type cards, whether they be Chinese Fireballs, Antipodean Opal Eyes, or Ridgeback, will increase their damage by 30%. Second, if there are units within your 20-meter radius, your mana regeneration will increase by 20%. Third, the Chinese Fireball Dragon will reduce the damage it takes and increase the shot before it releases the giant fireball. To be exact, normally, a Chinese Fireball can only shoot 5 shots before it launches a giant fireball and leaves the field, but now it will be 15 shots instead. Next, Madame Malkin's Robe Shop will have about 20 new item updates with discounts for a period of time. As a spoiler, the next Lucky Roulette will still be on the dragon theme with a set of Shorin's furniture. This wheel can be either a black dragon tamer costume or even a new one, but for my guess, it may be Qui's costume, which is a new one and looks great on the wheel. And that was all for this informative video. This season's story will take about 4 weeks and we will meet again. I hope this video was helpful and inspired you. If you think so, please like, subscribe and share to motivation for the next video. Thanks for watching.